to my YouTube channel. My name is Nondando Masugu and this is Uni with Ndando. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your love. Thank you for your support. It definitely does not go unnoticed. And if you are new here, welcome to our channel. I hope that you love it here and I hope you do stick around. Today on our show, we will be talking about a very important topic. If you're on your journey of furthering your studies, or if you're already a student and you're already furthering your studies, today we will be talking about everything finance, bursaries, scholarships, and how to create a budget and how to stick to it. I will be sharing tips on how to find the right financial aid scheme for you and how to ensure that your money lasts as long as possible. Without any further rambling, let us get right into it. $1,000,000 question. Bursary versus scholarship, which is which and what is the difference? A bursary is often given to a student according to financial need, and you have to prove that you are not really financially capable of furthering your studies or of funding your studies. That is when they come to the rescue and they offer their services. Most of the time they go hand in hand with academic eligibility, so you also have to prove that when they give you this bursary you will be able to maintain your marks. And then a scholarship is usually awarded based on academic merit, talent, or any other achievements that you would have otherwise received back in high school. You are able to get information about bursaries and scholarships on websites. It could be their dedicated websites, it could be the government's websites, university websites, hearsay, newspapers. You are literally able to receive information about bursaries anywhere. Websites like Bursaries South Africa, Study Trust, Graduates 24, After School Africa, and many other websites are able to provide you with all the relevant information that you might need in order for your application process to be a little smoother. So they will often give you deadlines, what are the requirements. Those websites are able to give you that information as well. Right now we are about to get into application tips. What can you do in order for you to have a successful application process? Number one, do research. Do enough research and find out all the information that you might need about that bursary scheme or that scholarship. Find out what are the documents that they will need. Find out the deadline. Find out their contact information. Find out whether they fund whatever that you would be studying towards. Find out anything, even if you think that information is not you won't be able to use it, or that information is useless. It is not. Find out every single thing. Always ensure that you understand what is it that they need from you. Always ensure and read all the terms and conditions and all the fine print. Number three, make a list of all the documents that they might need from you. Usually, but not all the time, they might ask for your matric certificate. They might ask for your ID. They might ask for your parents or your guardian's ID. They might ask for your pay slip. They would need maybe your light bill or your electricity bill, your water bill, and all the works. Number four, create certified copies of all the documents that we asked from you. We spoke about that in the previous number. You can always certify your documents at any local police station. All you have to do is just go there with the copy, the original copy of those documents, and they will certify them for you. Usually it is advisable for you to make as many copies as possible, or as many copies as needed, as long as you know the number of bursary schemes that you apply to. Maybe they might ask you to hand it in to them physically, or they might ask you to scan it. Also have that scanning app. I will put the link in the description box. It is very important for you to have that. It makes your work so much easier. Number five, have an email address or a contact number that you are certain you'll be able to receive any information or any contact from them. Number six, usually they will ask you how you would like them to contact you. So usually they'll give you like two options, an email or an SMS, whichever one that you chose. Ensure that you check on that all the time. After application, check on that each and every day. Maybe the message might have went to the spam folder and you did not see it. Always check, and you never know. The thing is, you might never know when they'll get back to you. If you are asked to write an essay, or if you are asked to write a motivation letter, do it from the bottom of your heart. Show that you need this. My mom often says that whenever you do something, always do it as if you're doing it for God and not for people. That is a biblical scripture, but I think in this case, do it, put everything in it. You know what I mean? Show that you need this, show that you are the right candidate, and that they would not be making a mistake by giving you their resources. Now we are about to go into the second segment of our channel, or of our show, which is budgeting tips. Number one, create a budget where you list your expenses and then you also have your income. So work according to that so that you know how much you have and how much you are willing to spend. Number two, use budgeting tools. There are just certain things that need your priority when you have just received your money. Also, this is dependent on how much money you are going to receive. Whatever it is that you like and whatever it is that you know that you cannot live without, that starts with that first. If you are a person who would like to maybe change their hairstyle every once and again, also get that out of the way before you would like to spend your money on the wants. Avoid opening unnecessary accounts. Some people might beg to differ when it comes to this, but I feel like the monthly spending, or the monthly 100 rands or 200 that is coming out of your budget just so that you can pay an account, is unnecessary. That is my opinion, though, especially when you're still a student, because you could have used that money for something else. You could have used that money for food. You could have used that money for something that is more important. But that is my opinion. Number three, look for any discounts and make use of those. There is a website that I would use that I found it very, very useful. I will put the name and the link in the description box. This website had a list of stores, grocery stores, and its catalog, so I would download that catalog for that month. Usually the specials or the discounts would last about 3 or 4 weeks, or 5 sometimes, and I would, because I used to shop mostly at Pick n Pay, I would go to the catalog for Pick n Pay and I would see what discounts they have. I would ensure that what I buy now, I will still have it next month before we get the next allowance. Number four, if your qualification requires you to buy textbooks, I would suggest that you go for second-hand textbooks, if they are available, that is. Textbooks cost an arm and a leg. Brand new ones, they are very expensive. So it is advisable for you to buy second-hand textbooks. And lastly, always have smart shopper cards for every store that you go to. Clicks, ShopRite works together with Checkers, Pick n Pay, Woolworths, whatever. Always make sure that you have them. That money will help you one day. There would be days where I wouldn't have enough money to like do the grocery shopping that I need, and that money that is in the card would save me by a mile. I am so grateful for that card. Shout out to Pick n Pay. We have come to the end of our video. Thank you so much for staying up until here. Thank you for listening to me talk. I hope that you learned a thing or two. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to share, like, and also subscribe so that other people can also get the information that you received today. As always, please feel free to leave any comments in the comment section and any tips that you feel like I didn't talk about today. Now, may the Lord make his face shine upon you all the days of your life. I love you. Mwah. Bye-bye.